Hello YouTube and welcome back. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a ramble at you over the top of me doing some work in my Book of Shadows. Now I know a lot of you are aware of the fact that I'm pagan and I don't really do too much about it, especially when I'm gaming and stuff like that, but every now and again I like to do these videos, and this one was supposed to come out much earlier this month to do with the Festival of Imbolc, or Imbolc, or however you want to say it, which is typically known as Candlemas. Now, I was at work that day, and so I couldn't really have a ritual planned or anything like that, and because of the time of the year, I couldn't actually really, so one of my colleagues was off, so I couldn't ask for that Saturday off, because it was a Saturday. Also, this kind of corresponds as well with the fact that it was a full moon. In fact, it was a super full moon on the 18th of this month. And once again, I didn't do anything. I am a terrible witch at the moment. But I also want to let you know that if you are interested in this kind of thing, you don't need to always be like 100% up there or anything like that, or constantly on it or anything like that. You can just take your time, do what feels right when it feels right. And another thing you can do is you don't have to actually do rituals. I just ended up celebrating Imbolc by making a lovely meal and sharing it. And that was pork loin, cabbage, green beans and mashed potatoes. Now, the way I make mashed potatoes is I use cheese in my mashed potatoes. Now, this is a huge thing because all of those items are in the list of foods that are associated with Imbolc. So if, say, for Ostera, which I believe is March or April, I can't remember, I'm going to look it up. Next month I'm going to try and be much more on it. And you don't have a ritual planned, or you can't think of anything to do, or you're in the broom closet, as the saying goes, then what you can do is look at the food associations and offer to make dinner. And while you're making dinner, kitchen witchery is a wonderful thing. You don't have to see yourself as a kitchen witch, but sometimes, you know, if you get the calling, that's what you do. And sometimes, again, if you're low on spoons, just making something food-wise can be the difference between you getting, you know, honouring the season and not, as the case may go. I was going to do a tarot reading and all sorts of other stuff, because I also did on the 1st of this year, I did a yearly tarot reading, which gives me a rough overview of each month. Now, February's month is actually a really, really good month, which I'm happy about. And touch wood, that's what you can possibly hear in the background right now. It was actually an incredibly good month, or so far it has been an incredibly good month. And I am very grateful for it. However, the next, especially the back end of this year, does not look like the fun that it's going to be. So the idea is, if there are any celebrations in that month, or on the 1st of that month, do a tarot reading to give me a rough idea of how the month should be. And then I thought maybe I should do tarot readings based on each week, so a card for each week, and see roughly what happens and how it all spans out. Now, I'm not someone who goes tarot is a divination tool so much, despite all of what I've just said. I tend to use tarot as an intuitive thing more than anything else, and I use it to communicate with my higher self. Sounds new agey and spiritually and bullshitty, but my intuition knows a lot more about the way of the world than I do, and therefore that is something that I like to try and talk to. In the end, I didn't even do my tarot reading, so all I did was I decided to do some drawings, or carry on with some work in my Book of Shadows, which is what you are seeing here. So yeah, it's just a quick video just to say, you know, low on spoons, here's what you can do, and I hope this has given you some ideas. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.